Chattanooga Live, bringing art and the life of art in Chattanooga to you every week. So I'm excited today to be with you guys, and I've got a local artist and now gallery owner operator Adam Kirby here, and we're going to talk about the grand opening of the Lit Gallery, opening up in St. Elmo, and it's an exciting venue, another example of the talent and the passion of the artists in Chattanooga who are moving forward and always working at bettering our city, improving the exposure of the arts, and opening our hearts and your hearts to the beauty and wonder of art in all of its stages and glory here in Chattanooga. So welcome, Adam. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
And it's my pleasure. So you've got some exciting things going on. It's been several months since you've been on the show, but you are a returning guest.
That's right.
So we had you here. I know that Thanksgiving Day you were involved in the fire with Art 120, and you took a pretty devastating hit there in your life.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. But I think a lot of good has come from that. Actually, everything since that fire, the show we had at Ava, there was a fundraiser for the fire, and everything that I've done since then has all built up maybe to this moment, opening my own contemporary art gallery with also my girlfriend Leah Dalton, whom I met actually from the fire. So good things happen in bad situations.
So the whole is I remember the theme after the fire that Hannah Hahn and was sharing is the phoenix rising. So the phoenix is rising, has risen, and
it's lit.
It's lit.
That's right. So I think definitely we've all the artists there have made great strides in recovering from that, and it's even the residency program that I'm also a co-owner of with Aaron Cowan. We both took a hit, and now have Swine is relocated to the picture house, the Palace Picture House. Or I always get it mixed up, but and Lit Gallery, which is the new gallery that I'm trying to promote, is opening with our feature artist Dana Lynn Harper, who's the residency feature artist.
That's exciting. So where is Dana from? And so I know the residency program involves coming to Chattanooga, doing a body of work, and then showing that body of work. Where has Dana come from to do this with you?
Columbus, Ohio. She's actually from Columbus, Ohio, and she's been here for about, I want to say 2 weeks now, maybe going on 3. We give the artists basically an entire month to stay here in Chattanooga. They have a studio space, and then they have an exhibition. And during that time, there's actually a lot of the different events that we try to promote with the artists to get people interested and aware, to also get them the opportunity that they need to see artwork and that comes from all over the world. And we have a couple events coming up. We have an open studio actually for this first Friday, which is September 1st. It's going to be at the Lit Gallery, which is in St. Elmo Street at 4015 Tennessee Avenue. So where the Moccasin Bin Brewery used to be is the gallery space. We have an open studio and workshop event where people can actually come and learn how she makes her work and actually make some of her work with her. So we really encourage any artists or creators to come be part of this event. And then also we have the Cultivating Light reception and lecture, which is about a week after that, Thursday at the Swine Gallery located at Palace Picture House. It's at 5:30. And then also the day after, the Friday after, which is the 8th, is the actual grand opening. So,
and that's at the Lit Gallery?
That's at the Lit Gallery, yeah.
September 8th, and at the Lit Gallery in St. Elmo. And is there a website that people can go to confirm these dates and look them over?
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Just go to litartgallery.com, and it will have all the links to all these different events as well. If you want to use Facebook, you can go to Lit Art Gallery at Facebook, or Swine Gallery at Facebook, or Artist Residency Chattanooga. All these things are all linked up together because they're all working in unison right now.
Right. So you and Aaron and all these people are part of this modern renaissance that I believe is going on in Chattanooga. It's very exciting. And can you tell our listeners why Lit? Why did you choose the name Lit?
Well, well, first of all, Lit actually came out of somewhat of a necessity. My girlfriend, Leah Dalton, she's the co-owner of Lit. She and I are both artists, so Lit is run by artists, and kind of what we were going for was we wanted to create an active space, a really awesome, exciting space. And Lit, part of its definition is one definition of Lit is awesome, something amazing, something awe-inspiring, and it's also to shine light on something. So kind of what our mentality is we want to shine light on contemporary artwork that might otherwise be left in the dark. We aspire to be an exhibition space where any genre of diverse and engaging artwork or any other forms of artwork can coexist. An active location that hosts exciting, innovative experiences for the viewer, and as an unrestricted space for the artists. So, being artists, we knew that there needed to be something in Chattanooga that allowed artists to do, in some ways, whatever they wanted, whatever they dreamed, when we're hoping to be that gallery.
I think that's really exciting, Adam, because Chattanooga being such a wonderful city, and the arts are really a big part of the city. Personally, as an artist as well, I feel the same way that we need to broaden what's accepted. We need to broaden what's presented and give artists that chance to speak and give Chattanooga and the people here to chance to respond to different forms of artwork. Because like you're talking venues, and it's like with the Beat of Chattanooga, music, dance, comedy, visual arts, and any form of the arts that you're going to also be incorporating throughout the Lit Art Gallery.
That's correct. And even in the gallery, the grand opening, we're going to have, again, Dana Lynn Harper is our featured artist from art, but we're also having 8 other local artists. I actually have a list here because I know I forget someone's name. We got Aaron Cowan, Matt Dutton, Ashley Hamilton, Claire Bloomfield, Alicia Vera Buckles, Tony McNelly, Brianna Bass, and Mary Wright. And in addition to that, we also have Trez, I believe I'm pronouncing it right. He's going to play music live for us during that event, and Molly Follett, who is the creator of Snack Attack, she's going to provide the food.
So to get into this grand opening, what can our listeners do to get in here? I know they can go to your website and find the information there, but I thought it was pretty exciting what you shared about the expense of the event and how that works.
Oh yeah, so this opening event is $5 at the door, cash preferably, or you can go online and actually purchase a ticket. I do recommend everyone, regardless if you're paying online or going to the event paying cash, RSVP, because if we know that we're getting a lot of people who are actually make this event even more popular, we'll invite food trucks, we'll cater to that event. But regardless, it's a $5 charge at the door, but that also gives you a free beer token to the brewery that exists beneath us. So that's the Mad Night Brewery. They're a new brewery, and they are very excited about what we're doing. In fact, every tenant in this building, there's Tapers and Taps, Reify, and the Lawn Doctor. All these different individuals and businesses are excited about what we're doing. So even beyond our own gallery space, we're activating the entire building. We're putting artwork throughout the entire building. And we're encouraging people to come when they're at the event. By purchasing the ticket, they basically get a beer for the same price of the ticket, and then enjoy themselves, drink, see art, eat, listen to music, everything you enjoy.
So you can support a new brewery in Chattanooga and a new art gallery in Chattanooga, and by just paying the cost of a beer, you get a free beer. So really, it's a win-win. This is a great opportunity for this event, Adam, I think, too. And I'm very excited that, you're infusing the excitement and the arts into this community here. So what else is happening with you? I guess I'll let you continue to share what you feel is pertinent. I'm curious as to your personal work.
Well, even outside of my personal work, in fact, not really for this gallery, I intend to use my personal work too much. I may for a certain show, but kind of what we are hoping to do with this gallery is provide a space to artists and basically kind of allow them the opportunity to do what they like or do what they dream. I think you mentioned earlier, it's one thing to have a show that no one approves of after it happens, or everyone disagrees with the work or is confused by it. But it's another thing to just say no to the show entirely, to basically say it shouldn't exist. And we are a business, so we do have set times, we have schedules, we need to make money, we need to make profit, we need to keep our lights on, we need to stay lit. And we encourage people to become supporters of that. There's ways that you can be a member or a patron or an actual business that supports us. And for artists, you can also become an artist member and an artist patron. Why that's unique is we, as a sort of thank you to those individuals, we provide a guaranteed member show for artist members. Once a year, they're grouped together with other artists members, and we have a member show that we try to activate the space for as well. If you're an artist patron, you can actually get your own solo show once in the season of an entire year. So you get a 2-week show, but you get that 4 times a year, 1 per season, and it allows you to basically do what you want. As an artist patron, you have an opportunity to have a solo show where anything can happen in the gallery.
Now, I'm curious about, if you're an artist patron, it sounds like there's not going to be a jurying of the individual shows, that's going to be up to the artist.
To a degree. For the artist patron, the only jurying process that will happen is our schedule. We need to be able to make sure that we can still host all these other events. And we will work around what else is going on, but we will have time slots picked out for artist patrons depending on how many we require. So if we only get 1 artist patron through a year, that means that only is a 2-week event that happens once a year. But if we get 600, that changes the entire thing. It's something that we're trying to test out. We're trying to allow a chance for artists to have the show. And the only thing that we're curating is a time slot, because we have to make sure it works with everyone else. And then there's other opportunities too, though. So we will always have current calls going on. Right now, our current call is closed because it's filled, but it's the theme show that me and Leah, or the owners of Lit Gallery, wants to actually see. We are excited about. We create the theme of it, and we do a call to artists and see if there's any artists out there who actually would work with that show, and you can apply. Or you can do a rolling call. A rolling call is basically you're an artist with an idea of a show, and you submit the idea. And then we basically curate that and determine whether or not it fits our gallery or fits our time slot.
I think that's exciting too, right there, Adam, because there's a lot of very talented active artists in this city, and it is sometimes difficult to find the avenues to get that out there. And I think that's a fantastic mindset to allow artists to make suggestions and to bring their dreams to you guys. It's good for everyone.
Yeah, there's things that we have to govern as a business, but if there's ever a chance that we can sort of step back, because I think part of this mentality is that, who's to say that what I think is good or should happen? So even to a degree, I would like to even exclude my own opinion, but I can't do it necessarily effortlessly or for free. I have to figure out scheduling, and we have to figure out plans, and you actually have to submit things. So there's opportunities there. You can do a rolling call or answer a current call and have a chance to be one of the exhibiting artists, or you can actually rent the space. The third option is if you actually rent the space out, we'll have a time slot, which we still have to govern the time slot, but basically makes it your space for that event. And we'll help you promote it. We'll help you get whatever you need for it. We'll do what we can. But altogether, it's really your event. So kind of our mindset with that is to really have that space in Chattanooga that just allows artist dreams to happen.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful. It's a shining light, like you said, and it's just a great idea. I hope everyone supports the Lit Art Gallery and can maybe go to the grand opening September 8th, because basically you pay $5 to get a free beer, and you're going to have free entertainment. You're going to see amazing art, meet amazing artists. I know several of the artists you listed, and these are some really great people and talented artists. So I know Claire Bloomfield is like soaring with her work. She's very unique, and I can see she's really becoming well known quickly because she's unique. Her work is unique.
I agree. I feel like all of our artists, we really, in a lot of ways, lucked out. Before we even went live, if you will, with our gallery, just friends that we talked to alone, they all became incredibly excited. A lot of people are getting very excited about this gallery space, and it's most likely because we all know it needs to exist. We all know that it's something that we've all desired, we've all wanted to happen, but didn't really have a footholding. And this is another chance. I mean, there's been other things in the past that have existed, but this is just another chance for there to be a space where anything can happen, or artists, contemporary art can exist, or conceptual art can exist. I mean, we're encouraging all forms of, yes, visual artists, 2D work, 3D work, but we want performance work. We want to actually promote, open or spoken word poetry, live music events. This building has great space and potential when I look at it. It's actually, this business name is called Change Up, and which is an amazing name to me. And we're hoping to really activate the entire building to change up all together with all the other business owners there as well. But there's parking in the back and there's parking in the front, that if we have a huge venue, or if you have a huge venue mentality or idea that you want to see happen, we can actually rope those places off, have food trucks come in, have pop-up shows happen, have tent shows happen, have whatever happen, as long as we can activate the space.
That's just so exciting. I mean, I can imagine, see why you are very excited, because it can just grow and grow and just shine a light all over this area in Chattanooga. And you're also talking, Lookout Mountain is right there, and all the people that are traveling throughout Chattanooga can also access some contemporary art and ideas as they come into Chattanooga. So
yeah, we definitely in the future want to build set gallery hours. Right now we're not even open. It's opening September 8th at 6. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned, it's at 6 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. September 8th. But we want to be a space where everyone who's going to the incline, for example, can come and travel and see the show. A lot of the events might be that one-day event, performance piece. We can't really keep there, and other events like that. But we still want to be able to open our gallery up in the future. And really, as long as we're having events, when we're trying to push events for every week or every other week, it's going to be an active space. It's going to be a very fun space to go to. And you're right, it's in a perfect location. It's in St. Elmo. I mean, I can walk down to the incline. Everything in that area there. And I hope to really activate that space too.
Yeah, so it's just so exciting, and it's this contemporary movement of art, the modern renaissance, I think, of contemporary art. It's really amazing to me, Adam, how Chattanooga is such a leader in the communities concerning this. And I know maybe some people don't view it that way, but because I've been doing this show for a year and a half and speaking with the millennials especially, are, I think, going to really shake up the world for art and other things. They get a bad rap a lot in the media, but I have a totally different view on it, because I have met people who are intelligent, talented, and also very business oriented, moving forward and making things happen. So that's what you're doing too. You're making this happen, and I just can't wait to see the space and see what happens from here.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I think change is inevitable for Chattanooga. We're becoming a different city, and with change, a lot of people are comfortable by that. They don't understand it. They don't agree with it sometimes, but like it or not, it's happening. And I think you're right. The millennials, or the youth of today, if you will, are actually really wanting to push that, because they can see it. They see it and they think it's a beautiful thing and they want it to happen. And a lot of those younger individuals are, even without money, good point is Aaron Cowan and I. The art residency that we've hosted now, this is our second year hosting it. We've had, not only last year when we got lucky enough to add a studio space and he had a gallery space, we were able to bring Ryder Richards in. I had a fire and he actually lost his gallery space and had to relocate. We've kept going. We haven't stopped. We haven't had money to pay for these things or to really advocate our, how are these guys doing what they're doing? They should not be doing it because they can't afford to. Well, because we want to do it and we will do it regardless of what comes our way. So this is proof of that. We now have a gallery space, 2 gallery spaces, and a studio gallery space for Dana Lynn Harper, our next visiting artist.
Right. So, are there sponsors involved in helping you get moving? Because their money has to come from somewhere.
For this year, yeah, we have Arts Build actually sponsored us. We were proven a CCC grant that they allowed us that basically pushed for this year's artist. And we're always reaching out for other sponsors. Ava is something that we've worked in with the past. We try to work with them this time, but we're definitely going to work with them in the future. Workspace is another location that is incredibly excited about what we're doing. And art, if we want to talk a little bit about art too, it's an organization that tries to, I guess, affect everything in the city. It's not a fixed location. It's not this one place that you can go to. It's an organism that wants to activate the entire city. And right now we're just working on a smaller scale than what our visual intent is, but we want to activate the Hunter Museum, Ava, Arts Build, Workspace, any other organization we think of, Palace, now Lit. We want to basically have things going on for our artists who are visiting all over town. And that'll give people in the city a chance to see it, multiple chances to see it, or be a part of it. And then also give an artist from all over the world a chance to see our city, which is a beautiful city. And I think by allowing artists to see it for themselves, they can really have a good understanding of what is coming. We're not New York, we're not LA, we are Chattanooga. And that is a powerful thing. And what that becomes for the art in Chattanooga is unprecedented.
Yeah, I agree with that totally, Adam. And as long as we local artists still get our shot, I'm really happy to have. I always say Chattanooga and beyond. We are Chattanooga, but we as a collective of artists in Chattanooga are a part of the broader spectrum of the world of the artists. So it's so exciting when we can trade cultures, learn from one another, bring other artists in to see what is happening in the arts in Chattanooga. And to, like you said, this city stands out in beauty. It's the scenic city. Chattanooga offers so much. And I'll tell you, Adam, most of these people are going to visit here and they're going to move here.
Oh, yeah. It's already happened.
That's what happened to me. Came to Chattanooga, that's it, I'm here. So it has some sort of enchantment to it, where you just love it. So Lit Gallery, Adam Kirby, and your girlfriend's name, the other owner?
Leah Dalton.
Leah Dalton. And September 6th is September 8th is the grand opening from 6 to 10:30.
That's right.
And for only $5, you get a free beer, free music, meet all these artists, see this brand new gallery, support Chattanooga arts in this grand opening. So it's a very exciting time. More and more going on in Chattanooga in the arts because Chattanooga rocks, Chattanooga artists rock. The Lit Gallery is going to rock. And with this innovative, wonderful light you're shining on the community, Adam, I wish you wonderful success. And I'll certainly be there whenever I can be. Unfortunately, some of our work constraints will stop that. But, I hope you all go out and support this Lit Gallery grand opening. And really appreciate you being here, Adam. Thank you so much, and the best of luck with your gallery. Thank you.
Tennessee Valley's news, talk, and sports leader. Nooga Radio, AM 1240 and 92.7 FM.
You've been in Iraq. 756-6400. You've been wrongfully fired. 756